What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My bad if I look a little out of place. I'm a little sick. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to come up here, but I need to come up here. So let me just give y'all a rundown what's been happening to the truck. We ended up getting it tuned and everything. I know how much boost we made, or roughly. We could have made more. I'm not sure. We might have made more. I don't know. We don't have a legit boost gauge, so I don't know exactly, but I know it's past a certain amount. Now, I did like maybe 3-4 passes with my tuner, and then it was all good. You know, he left, and then I took my board for a spin, and on the second pull that we did, it like revved out, and then you heard a loud bang, and then it started smoking a little bit, so I just stopped. I was down the road from my shop, and then as soon as I'm turning into the shop, it started smoking very bad. I didn't get no clip or video, or I'm not sure. If I can find one, I'll put it up here. I couldn't figure out what it was doing, but it was dripping a little bit of oil, and then, like I said, it was smoking a lot. I mean, on the second pull, I did realize that afterwards, I stepped on the gas and I lost power. It wasn't going nowhere. You know, once we got out here, it cut off and it wouldn't turn on me, and we had to push it all the way to my shop. So now it's in here, and I've tried to turn it over. It turns over now. My main concern is that it doesn't chop, and well, I guess I'm not sure what's wrong, but my tuner came in the other day and I forgot to check. I mean, this is all new to me, so I don't know, but now I know. He pulled the spark plugs, and then we noticed that I think two of the plugs were bent over, and then we checked the compression. I'm not sure if it's cylinder 5 or what, but on one of the cylinders on the right side, we had 0 compression. We haven't checked the other side, only because, the turbo's on the other side, so it's kind of hard. But let me show y'all how the plugs look like, and then let y'all know what we're gonna do. Here are the spark plugs that is bent to the left, and I'm not exactly sure which cylinder that was. And this one, you can see it right there, that's also bent. This one seems to be good, and we got this other one which is also good. And we're also sponsored by Oxido, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hopefully I'm not butchering the name, but these are bulbs for our truck. We're going to be installing them pretty soon, so stay tuned on that. We did check the compression. I'm not sure which cylinder was the one that we didn't have. I looked at the rockers and they seem to be okay. I am a little sad due to the fact that, we had it tuned, and then that same day, I guess you could say, it blew up. As part of the game, I am a little sad, but I'm also kind of happy because, I got to experience it being boosted. Which the turbo is pretty big, so we do have some lag, so we need to figure out how to get rid of it, or just maybe figure something out on how, if we were to race, what to do. But we're gonna try to check it out. Hopefully we can get it working and then be back on the road. As you can see right here, we're creating a middle console for the truck. I am waiting for the gauges to appear so we can finish it, and we're gonna do a nice ass fabric on it. It's gonna be pretty dope. I don't think I've ever seen someone do it. Maybe somebody have. All right, guys, so I unplugged the bolt from the oil pan and let the oil drain, and we got bad news. As you can see, you see how it looks? It looks like chocolatey looking, and I mean, it had some metal in it. So our puppy here, she said the truck is fucked. Ain't that right? Yep. She said it's messed up. Ain't that right? Well, I guess we're gonna try to take the motor off. As you can see, I already took the exhaust part off, turbo housing. We're gonna take the turbo off, start unhooking things so we can get the motor out and put a new motor in it, because we need to get back on the road, and hopefully the other motor lasts. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, see how much we can do today. I am a little sick, so that is gonna kind of limit us to what we can do, but I'm gonna try to keep going. I'm gonna eat here in a bit and then get some strength, take this motherfucker apart, put a new motor in it. No, it's not new, but it's gonna be like a used junkyard special 5.3, you know what I mean? And hopefully it lasts a little longer than that. We're gonna try to turn the boost down, and we also need to get a cherry picker, so we may have to go buy one. So we're gonna see. But I'll keep y'all updated. I'm gonna try to take as much off as I can, and I'll see you here in a minute. Peace. All right, guys, so a couple minutes later. No, I'm just kidding. Like maybe like a couple hours, 1 or 2. I don't know. But we finally got everything off. Well, most of it. We don't have the motor pulled yet because I do need a cherry picker, whatever you want to call it, to pick it up. Let me show you what all I removed. As you can see right there, we got the crossover, the intercooler stuff. Well, that's for the intake, and then that goes to the intercooler, or from the turbo to the intercooler, and then our intake, so it'd be easier, headers, turbo, full pack. And then if we go this way, you can see most of it is all off. Now, I'm trying to see if it's gonna hit. We got about 5 inches from there to the fans, and it looks like we're not gonna clear it unless I remove all this off. But I think I'm gonna just take off the electric fans, pull it up, and then that's probably like another 4 inches or so, and then once we get those off, we should have enough space to take the motor out like that. And then we'll put it on the engine stand, and then we should be able to remove everything else. We do need to remove the coolant line so the coolant can come out, and then all we have left is just the motor mounts itself. This motor is cooked, sad as that sounds, but what can we do about it? And as you can see, we got all harness over there. I guess it's time to find a new engine, which that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna go look for some engines, and hopefully we can find one for the low, slap it on this bad boy. I hope when I get this out, cam and everything else is fine. If not, I'm gonna end up having to buy some, or I'm gonna end up having to buy the cam and whatever else is messed up. But let's hope the cam didn't mess up. But besides that, we're pretty much good. I guess on the next video, you're actually gonna see us taking this off and then replacing it with the new one. Maybe installing the other this cam or a different cam. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully it lasts more than 1 day. But that shit's so funny. But anyway, I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. If y'all trying to see sneak peeks and stuff like that, follow me on TikTok. It's gonna be link in the bio, Instagram, and then Snapchat. I'll be posting it first. Snapchat sees it first, so if you want to see it first, there you go. But it's time for me to head out, so I'll catch y'all later. Peace.